The Aeronautical Development Agency has started work on the airframe-mounted accessory drive for the AMCA 5.5 generation fighter jet. The airframe-mounted accessory drive is located between the engine and airframe of the aircraft, and is connected to the power takeoff shaft, which is rotationally connected to the engine. Although the airframe-mounted accessory drive is not a part of the engine's core, but it drives the accessories and fuel pumps that are essential for the operation of the engine. The Midhani group will supply the raw materials that will be used to manufacture the airframe-mounted accessory drive, and we have reported yesterday that Larsen & Toubro has been selected to develop the throttle quadrant assembly for the AMCA, and this indicates that the program is on track. A new joint venture company comprising of Hindustan Aeronautics (DRDO) and two major private sector companies will be announced by end of 2022 that will undertake the production of the 5.5 generation fighter jets. DRDO's Center for Airborne Systems is in charge of developing the 6 Netra Mark II airborne early warning and control aircraft, for which Air India will soon transfer the first Airbus A321 platform. The Center for Airborne Systems has also released a tender for the required software-level modification in the A321 passenger aircraft, so that it can be fit for the AWACS role. 6 A321 aircraft will be sent to Airbus facility in Germany for modifications, and all 6 Netra Mark II will be handed over to the Indian Air Force in the next 6 years. Due to the fear of CAATSA sanctions by the US government, Indonesia had to abandon its plans to purchase Su-35 from Russia, and instead signed a deal to purchase 42 French Rafale fighter jets. A number of countries are having second thoughts of buying Russian and Chinese aircraft, as a number of companies in both countries are already facing sanctions, and with the current developments, there is an increasing chance that they might face more serious restrictions in the near future. The Tejas MK2 has been offered at a competitive price to Malaysia, and India is also working to replace the Israeli origin components in the aircraft that would increase its prospects in the Middle East. India will also be keen to offer a customized variant of the Tejas MK2 and AMCA stealth fighter jet to friendly countries who don't want to choose sides between US and Russia, and procure an advanced but cost-effective aircraft with a wide variety of weapon options. Indian Army's Department of Military Affairs have invited online bids on 14 February for the fabrication of one customized Nano drone that should have a minimum of 50% local content. It includes fabrication of one airframe, battery and battery charger, drone canopy, customized BLDC motors, fabrication of ground control station, a nano camera of 720p, a nano video transmitter, customized 4-in-1 electronic speed controller, customized flight controller and propellers. We have accessed the qualitative requirements of the customized Nano drone sought by the Indian Army, which mentions that the Nano drone should have a length of 21 centimeters and a weight of only 510 grams. It should have a flight endurance of at least 15 minutes and a range of 800 meters. It will have 720p camera for video transmission to the ground remote controller. A number of private and public sector companies are expected to compete in the program, and after induction, the indigenous Nano drone will provide ground troops with local situational awareness with a significant tactical advantage. The Indian President Ramnath Kovind, who is also the Supreme Commander of the Indian Armed Forces, reviewed the naval fleet today, that comprised over 60 ships, submarines and 55 aircraft. And it is important to mention that 47 out of the 60 participating ships and submarines have been constructed at Indian shipyards, thus showcasing indigenous capabilities and progress towards self-reliance. The Indian Navy showcased all types of ships, and the President took stock of the Navy's capability, and also reviewed the Indian Naval Air Arm, as a spectacular flypast by several helicopters and fixed-wing aircraft was conducted.